Hello and good evening, everybody. It's Indigo here, and it's 10 o'clock at night in the UK, so it's a late night live. How are you doing? Hi, Kath. Hi, darling. Hi, Jeff. I'll say hello to a few more. I'm just getting lipstick all over my mug, so let me just clear that off. How did I even get it on the handle? I haven't put the handle in my mouth. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I do love this pink, but it does go everywhere. Does go everywhere. So I'm sipping a cup of tea just as lovely people are joining us. Hi, Catherine. And hi, is Jeff, is it? Why am I being quiet? I don't need to be quiet. No one's here. There's a plane going across, but there's no one here. There's no one here. So, if you didn't catch what happened this morning, I had a I don't want to get up moment. So, if I don't get up in the morning, I work in the evening. So, there you go. That's why I'm here. But thank you for being here. It's lovely to have you here. Really lovely. So, I am just going to very, very quickly grab my phone because there is something I need to get on here. So, give me a moment and I'll be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I just need to get something from here. Give me one moment. Just one moment, please. Just one moment. I will be right back with you. Just one moment. Except for it's put the wrong profile up. I'm still here. I promise. I promise. I'm coming back. I am coming back. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Gosh, I've just seen a link for LinkedIn. I don't think I've used that in quite some time. Okay, let's see whether I can get this thing. Let's see whether I can get this thing. Something isn't working. What a surprise. What a surprise. What a surprise. What a surprise. I am still here. Sorry, I don't want to lose everyone. I'm just getting something which I need to get. And it's not working. So I think I'll probably give up. I'll probably give up. No, I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up because I can't figure out right now. My brain is not working. It's 10 o'clock at night. Hi, Indigo, Mystic, Medium, and Magic. I love a reading. How much do I need to send to you? So it's £5.55 for a reading. This is the link you can send it to. Now, I have a choice this evening. I can do direct links, so I can do blending with your energy, seeing what I can see, sensing what I can sense, telling you what needs to be told. Or we have my ribbon box. So if you've not had a ribbon reading before, it's a really lovely experience. So I've got my ribbon box, or I do have tarot cards, but I am doing tarot tomorrow, so we won't do tarot. We will do instead gemology cards. Okay, gemology cards, because I'm doing tarot tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. So anyone likes tarot, join me then for then. And don't hesitate to say hello. Who is here? Please know that sometimes can be a message within someone else's reading that you can understand. Or if you're developing yourself, please do watch, because all of my work includes teaching. I am a psychic development teacher, and well, all sorts of mystical, magical stuff. So I'm just going to get myself shared out because we don't have many people here. Now, this is really odd because I do have quite a following in Australia and America, and they should all be here. Where are they? You can send it to my PayPal, my lovely. That's fine. It does go straight through to PayPal. It just puts a heart on the screen. But to be honest, there's so few of us, I don't need to know what order we're in. So don't hesitate. Send it to my PayPal. Let me know what you would like me to do, other than standing on my head, because I'm not doing that. And at some point, I'll figure out where I am and what I'm doing. No, That doesn't really put any faith into me, does it? But I don't know what it is about Facebook lately. It's got so complicated. But. Ooh. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? So you can hit the subscriber. It's actually got a subscriber link on my page because I now have subscription. And I can go into that in a little while. Let's just see if we can get some more people to come say hello. That would be really, really nice. Really nice. Let's put live now. I've been live a couple of times today, so it sometimes slows down showing people me here. But I need to, we need to chat, we need to catch up, and that's just the way it is. Superb. Oh, we don't want that. I quite like it though. A little bit of ravey music does you good. Oh, let's have a little look. All right, one share. So let's share to somewhere else. Let's share to there. And I did want to share onto my page, but I don't think I can, my profile. Because anyone joins on my profile, I cannot see them. Share to newsfeed. Okay. Oh, there's a few people coming on and joining. Hi, Kath. So what would you like, my lovely? Would you like a direct link message or direct link reading? Would you like gem cards? Or would you like ribbon reading? Which one would you like? Hi, Michelle Blackman. You were with me this afternoon as well. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Let me know, Kath, what you would like. And you've just told me that you sent over the £5.55 direct. Okay, my lovely. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on for you. All right. So the minute I blend with your energy, Kath, I can feel there's a lot of anxiety because I can feel it within your chest, and I can feel that there's something you're a bit nervous of. There's something coming up that you're feeling great anticipation of. Now, I feel this is something to do with a test or something to do with someone making you feel tested. I'm not quite certain which one at this moment, but I can feel this nervousness, this anticipation within you. And I want to say to you, turn those nerves upside down, because this is not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. This is not a negative feeling. This is not a negative situation. This is about you taking that leap of faith and step forward, because they're showing me paperwork. They're showing me signing on a dotted line. I'm not giving you what dotted line, but they're showing me signing on a dotted line, and there's some kind of time commitment involved in this situation. But I want to tell you to breathe deeply, Kath, because part of your anxiety is you goal pair. I goal pair, so I know what this feels like. And it can be that we just don't breathe freely. So we don't use the whole of our lung capacity. And I want to say to you, if you consider Hatha Yoga, which is breathing yoga, it would really, really help you here. Okay. Now, there's a real feeling of being stuck in a rock and a hard place, because it feels like someone doesn't want you to do what you want to do, but you've got to go for you. You've got to go with what you want to do. I do want to say put a cork in it, though, because that's been really clearly said to me. Put a cork in it. But I do want to say to you, do what you want to do, because this is your life. And even though someone else is feeling a bit uncomfortable about this idea that I'm tuning into with you, I do want to say to you, you need to make the choice for you. So there's a big choice you're making. There's a big decision you're making around this feeling of anxiety. And I want to say to you, see it as a opportunity of growth and development and exploration, rather than something that's fearful. That's important to say right now. Okay. Now, I know that there's been a bit of disharmony recently around a male that you know. Okay. Something's been brought back up. Some situation has been brought back up, and it's kind of been thrown in your face a little bit. So, sorry, I'm just listening to my guides a minute. Okay, so they're saying that this needs to be dealt with. The root of this situation, the root of why this happened, how it happened, all of this needs to not just be masked over or put back to the back of the cupboard. It needs to be dealt with. And there is a need of a professional influence. That's the only way I can word it, I think. That's the only way I can word it. All right, there's a situation they're also telling me about at work where you've got someone new in and you're really finding it a struggle to get on with them. Now, I don't know whether this is someone you're caring for or someone you're working alongside, but I want to say to you, you must be open about this. You mustn't hold it in, because I can feel that the resentment can build, Kath, and I don't want your resentment to build at all. Okay. All right, on that note, my arm is really hurting, so I'm just going to take this off. Okay. Kath, can you let me know, Kath, do you recognise a brown or a tan sofa? A brown or a tan sofa? Hi, everyone. I'll say hello in a moment. Do you recognise a brown or a tan sofa? Because they're showing me something, and I believe it's from the past. Is it from the past, Kath? As they're bringing this sofa into my eyesight. It's not with you now. It's not with you now. Okay. They're definitely taking you back in time, Kath, and they want you to understand. I don't understand this because I'm the messenger, but they want you to understand that there's some similarity with what happened around the time you had that sofa and what is happening now. And part of it is patterning. It's a behavior that's become a pattern of behavior. Is that the right way of wording it? It's like things have changed, but they haven't. And there needs to be a big change. There needs to be a big change. Okay. All right. So they're telling me that you're still very much worried about your daughter at the moment, Kath. But they're also telling me that she's starting to recognize in her the issues she has. And there is a shift here in her own awareness. And I feel that's really important. But you can't have the responsibility of other people on your shoulders. And I know I've said this before. I believe it was plain. No, it's plain brown. It's not floral. It's plain brown. Sorry, I was going to say I believe, but no, it was plain brown, not floral. Okay. Just plain brown. Not my kind of sofa. Someone else's type. I wouldn't have a plain brown sofa, no. And strangely enough, I want to give you one last thing, Kath, which is a tortoise that's in spirit, wants to just say hello to you. I could just see it within my mind's eye, just like munching really gently on the lettuce. And maybe he's saying to you, like, you know, go slow like the tortoise and you'll beat the hare. There's some kind of competitive situation going on here. And the slow, surely, take your time, breathing deep, paying attention to what's going on will get you there, my lovely. So I hope that helped. A tortoise. Yeah. I was going to say, I don't know if it's your tortoise or someone else's. I don't know, but it's just, I can see a tortoise, and I do recognize this tortoise. Actually, it's I've met this tortoise in my childhood, but then don't they all look quite similar? I don't know, but I can just see him munching on the lettuce and just smiling away in the world. Okay, thank you very much, Kath. Thank you for supporting my work. I'm going to say hello to some people who are here. Do let me know it was helpful for you, my lovely. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it brought you some reassurance. Hi, Jeff Kindred. Thank you for being here. Hi, Michelle. I've said hello already, but I'll say hello again. Hi, Athena Lovers. Nice to have you here. Hi, Ellie Summerfield. Really lovely to have you here. And Rachel Williams. Oh, you like, that's funny. That's so much thanks so much, beautiful. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you for being here. And can everyone who's watching please share out, because it would be lovely to have a few more here. Hi, Zoe Dunkerton. How are you doing, my lovely? How are you doing? So I owe you a reading, don't I, Zoe? Is that right? Is that right? Have you caught me? It is Zoe Dunkerton that I owe a reading, isn't it? I just told everyone that I owe someone a reading, and now they're all going to go, no, it's me. I'm sure it's Zoe. I'm sure it's Zoe. But I'm sure she'll let me know. I'm sure she'll let me know. Yes. So, Zoe, I'm not doing tarot tonight, but you can either have gem cards. You can have 3 gem cards. You can have 3 ribbons, or you can have what Kath just had, which was a direct link to your energy, what's going on around you, and what spirit friends might want to pop in. Which one would you fancy, my darling? Oh, Michelle, maybe it was your tortoise. I don't know, but I just saw the tortoise. They've got, I love the way their sort of mouth bends over, like they call it a beak, don't they? Do they call a tortoise like face a beak? Maybe. Don't know. Don't know. I've never had tortoise, but I've had rats, and I've had rats, and I've had mice, and I've had rabbits, and some dogs. Energy one, please. Cool, Zoe. Cool. Okay. I think we might be doing quite a lot of energy readings tonight, hey? All right, sorry. So I'm just going to calm my energy down so I can tap into yours, my lovely. Okay. So the first thing I get from Spirit for you, Zoe, is that the calm has now come after the storm. Whatever it was that was you were in a frantic way about with your energy before, feels like it's calmed down. It feels like the scenario has calmed down. Now, there is definitely someone around you that has, and you are aware of this. I will not give you things you do not know, but there's someone around you that is having medical complaint that's really, really pulling you down, because it's just so difficult to watch what they're going through. There's nothing you can do, my darling, other than listen and have patience and prayer, which I know you do already because they're showing me that you're doing that. Okay. I'm All right, Zoe, they're showing me something here, my lovely. They're showing me something here. Can you let me know if it makes sense or you recognize it, please? They are showing me that you are researching your family history or your own history. Can you let me know if that makes sense? Because it's like you're going into papers and you're researching into the past, and I can't quite tell what this past is about. But I do feel that part of your own journey is finding out who you are and where you come from. So can you let me know, please, in the comments? That would be fantastic. Can you let me know, Zoe, what that is meaning to you? And if it doesn't make sense, please say, because I'll find a different way of fathoming out what they are saying. Fathoming out what they are saying. Okay, so we've got a little delay on the comments. Thank you for those who've been here. It's lovely to have you here. He used to love going walkabouts. Someone painted our address on his set. Oh, that's so lovely. So lovely. So I'm hoping we're still live and everything's okay. I'm not hearing anything from Zoe. So Zoe, if you're still watching, can you just send me a little message, please? So those who are dipping in and out, hi Pat. I'm live and I'm Indigo from Indigo's Oracle, Mystic, Medium and Magic. We're doing a late night live. It's very rare I do these now. Not family history, but I have been looking at news and newspaper reports the last couple of days. Okay. There is something here and I can't take it away, so I'm going to give it to you in a different presentation. There's something here that you are really questioning where you came from, and whether you question whether you, hello darling, whether you question whether you come from the stars or whether you question who you physically came from or which part of the world you physically, your lineage came from. There's some big question around this, and I feel that when I connect with your energy, there's this feeling of being lost. There's this feeling of being stuck and being lost. Now, there's two things with this, right? Being lost means you haven't found your tribe. And I'll tell you that because I have a tattoo on my wrist. And this is to say I'm never going to be lost again. I can't twist it very well for the screen. There you go, just about. This is Veskova, and it's a starseed. It's my starseed, but a Veskova, and I don't know whether I'm saying that right, but an Icelandic helm, and it's to say that I'll never feel lost again, because all my life I felt lost until I started gathering my own tribe. I started meeting people who had a likely understanding or concept, or they could have a heated debate and not get fisticuffs with it. So, you know, when we're on a spiritual path, it's not all about sunshine and rainbows, but it can be. But the second thing is about being stuck is because there's no movement. When our energy feels stuck, when we feel like, oh my gosh, I'm in treacle and every single day is getting up and it's so difficult. I know physically it can be difficult with your legs because they're showing me that with the movement, but also it's for you to change. It's for you to think, all right, what is it I've wanted to do that I haven't done for such a long time? What is it I want to do that I stopped doing? What is it that I never did, which I always wanted to do? And if it's being a medium or being a psychic, join one of my development groups. You know, come and play with us, because that's what it's about. It's about play. It's about understanding your own energy. And when you understand your own energy, instead of feeling that lost feeling, oh, sweetheart. Oh, sweetheart. That's really hard. Really hard. But we'll get you through it. We'll get you through it. But instead of feeling that lost feeling, you start doing something for you. Okay. Now, it might be that you have within your relationship, your energies are blended so much, there's a codependency. And what can happen with this, my love, is that when our colors blend so strong, like so connected, and I'm not talking about love. I'm not talking about love. Love is different. I'm talking about when we are so connected that we become one person. And I'm not talking about sex or making love or any of that. I'm talking about energetically. We should always be two people within a relationship. And when we make love or join together in our passionate moments or our cuddles, whatever it be, then we can become that one. But we're two separate people. All right. It's not the end of the story. It certainly isn't. What I want to say, though, is the feeling you have right now is that pulling away of the other color. So if you considered that yourself is yellow, you're very intellectual, you may not consider yourself clever, but you're a big thinker. You're always thinking what other people are doing or what other people want to hear or what you can do for other people. So you're a big thinker. But with your ex-partner, if your ex-partner is someone who's very vocal, very loud and very sort of demanding, it might be that his energy presents as blue. And if your energies build together, then you turn into green. So when you go from yellow to green, when that blue starts pulling away or moves away or that relationship breaks down, your yellow's still looking for that blue to make the green. The thing with overthinking is we can actually train ourselves not to do that. But we also can get support from the medical establishment if you need to. I'm an overthinker and I do need a little bit of help with my nerves. But I also, I really care. I really care. And I think that comes with overthinking. So I want to say to you that yes, you're in a tower moment. Yes, you're feeling like everything's really difficult right now. But I can tell you 6 months down the line, this conversation will be different. And you will realize that you have got a newfound freedom that you didn't know you craved. Because that energetic shift would have brought you back to yellow, would have brought you back to the person who's making the decisions for themselves, making the life for themselves that they always wanted. And if you choose to, when we truly live for ourselves, when we truly love who we are without having neurotic behavior towards ourselves, without self-hate, without self-loathe, we are the biggest beacon of light. We will attract everything that walks past us. It doesn't matter what anyone looks like. It doesn't matter what any age is. You just are a beacon of light. And if you choose to in that point, then if you wanted to go into a new relationship, this will happen. But it's really, really important that you understand that the 11 years weren't a lie, but there's something that shifted. There was some kind of shock or some kind of shift that's made this person make a decision that you two just aren't working. And it's okay, my lovely. I know it's hard. And I'm here for you. And I'm sure the other viewers are here for you as well, because we are a bit like a family, to be honest. We're a bit of a spiritual family. All my ingots. But know that it will work out, because I go back in my mind to my broken hearts, and I wouldn't have the life I have now without those broken hearts. Okay. It's about rebuilding from the brick at the bottom upwards. What makes you feel safe? What makes you feel secure? Start with that. And then start rebuilding towards where you've always wanted to be. Oh, He cheated with another woman, so maybe that was the shift. I feel that he had temptation and he took it. But you don't need that, Zoe. You don't need that. Because I can tell you, as much as I love my husband, if he went somewhere else, I'd kick him out the door face first. Because you do not need to be second best. You deserve to have a relationship with respect and mutual transparency and honoring one another. You know, that's what a relationship should be about. Obviously, people have open relationships. I've got no judgment on that. Do what you want. But if you're in a committed relationship, the word committed means that you are paying respect and honor to that person you're with. And that's important. He makes me feel so safe and secure. So you need to make sure that you're finding how you can do that for yourself, because it does sound you lack in independence. And what might be useful for doing for you, Zoe, is either to reach out for a hypnotherapist. I do know one local to where I am who's brilliant. Or someone who can help reprogram in your mind that you can do these things not alone and not as a lonely person, because there's so many wonderful people out there. It's just about taking that olive branch, isn't it? It's about accepting that offer of help or friendship. But it's important. Hey, Channel, how you doing? Chanel, how you doing? How you doing? Let me know how you're doing, because I think you're looking beautiful, my darling, and I hope you're still blooming beautifully. But yeah, Zoe, you can do this thing, all right? If I can go to Egypt for a week on my own when I've got no partner, you can do this thing. You really can. Be incredible. Oh, and your brother's gone too. No wonder you're feeling that. Oh, bless you. That's what I said at the beginning, wasn't it? It was the medical situation. I said at the beginning. Oh, I'm so sorry, Zoe. I've seen you're pregnant. I was just checking it's still going well for you. You look amazing, darling, and keep with it. I can't wait to see the babies. It was so cute, so cute. So Zoe, it's unfortunate that this has happened and this has happened, and it does feel like it's coming in 3s or 4s or 5s. But unfortunately, we've got to have some times in our life which hit hard. And I sometimes think surely it's better to have a few at a time than to have them go throughout the year consecutively. So I don't know on that. I don't know whether that's my opinion or the universe's opinion. I can only say that from me. But what I can say is that your brother is in a better place for the condition that he was suffering from. So I do want to say that it was very difficult, and he will send you signs. He's already sent you feathers. I'm being shown them. He's already sent you feathers. Yeah. You can definitely do that for you. Anything my partner can do for me, I can do for myself, but I choose to have him in my life rather than need him. You've got this. And that's really important, isn't it? Because what we're talking about this, and I know I'm digressing a little bit. We were talking about, I was talking about changing a tire with my friend. My friend Leona went on holiday with, and we were both saying that both of us don't have the confidence to change a tire on our cars. And we'd stop someone and ask them to help us. And it actually made me think, oh my goodness, maybe I should learn how to safely and accurately change a tire on my car. But the thing is, I don't carry a jack. But also, I'm just too nervous because I'm so easily forgetful in the little bits. So ask for help. You've got friends out there. Ask for help. Reach out. Know that life's not going to keep going worse and worse. But it does sound that you might want to speak to someone, get some therapist support. Contact your local GP and just see if they can help you, because it may well be that you're brain chemistry is a bit out of kilter because just too much going on at once. It can be a bit of a shock to the system. But I do see that things are going to get better for you, darling. And it's like they're showing me the sun is rising and there's things coming up for you. So there's definitely a very exciting situation coming up for you in October within the family. And I want to say to you, there's lots still to look forward to. It's just to do with almost redesigning yourself and not putting yourself and your reliance on someone else. You need to rely on yourself, my lovely. All right. My inbox is always open. All right, Zoe. Don't feel alone and don't feel sad. Just share it with someone else. It makes it feel so much better. Hello, Nikki Gray. How are you doing, my sweets? Oh, thank you to everyone who's joining. Hi, Esther. And thank you very much for my my subscriber, Rach. I don't think it shows it on my melon, so that might be a difficult one. I don't know that it shows it on Facebook, but it doesn't show it on Melon. But please know my subscription is now open. It's £3.49 a month. It doesn't include free readings, but it does include free Monday's message. There'll be a post on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, and a Friday. It will include 5% off all my products except for students. You will get first come, first served on my jewelry, on my art. You'll get shout outs. You get discount on these shows. Subscribers VIP at £5.25 and so much more. I will be doing private scrying at least once a month. And so much more. So it's a completely subscribers only page, behind the scenes, connecting with me, and you can go live on my videos. So that's really fun, isn't it? Really fun. You've got a pretty badge on Facebook. So if anyone wants to join, just hit the subscribers button. It's the one with the nice little star at the bottom, and you will be put into a subscription. It's every month, but you just cancel when you choose. So, see if it works for you, and if it doesn't, then you can cancel, whenever you want within the next month. But thank you, Facebook, for giving me subscription status, because it really did make my week. I have a little green heart and a badge. Yay! So if anyone would like a reading, they're £5.55. This is my livelihood. This is how I make my living. But subscribers who are Rach and Maria at the moment are £5.25. So you've got some discount. Subscribers will also have first dibs on my oracle cards, which are £30 a deck. If anyone does want to pin, ear pins a deck, please let me know. I'm having 50 made, and that will be it for the first edition. Whether I do a second edition shortly after, probably highly unlikely. It costs a lot of money. So it might well be that the second edition is next year or thereon. I've never had a Blue Peter badge. It's the next best thing. So my Hazel, here's my Hazel. My Hazel had a Blue Peter badge, and we used to get in everything free with it. She had a real Blue Peter badge, and she used to get in everything free. And even as a grown-up, she would take it somewhere, and they wouldn't have the Blue Peter status, but they'd be like, "Oh, go on, we'll give you 10%." Oh, it's funny, isn't it? It's lovely. It's lovely. So Zoe, please know it's not the end of everything, but stay in touch, my lovely. Stay in touch, okay? It's not easy. I know I smile away, but I smile away at everything, so I'm not being disrespectful. I just I think the world needs more smiles than frowns. And llama mugs. I pinched this off my daughter because it's huge, and I need lots of tea this evening. I'm going to try it and show off my Indigo subscribers badge. Don't know how many stars I've sent. Lol. It's 700 Facebook stars. If you want to send stars, let me have a look on my phone. I can't see it on here because I'm broadcasting from Melon. Thank you, Zoe. Believe me, if you'd have met me when I was, what? Hang on. I don't think I got my... No. Yeah, when I was in my 29, 30, and I was so heartbroken with my ex that we tried so many times, and we ended up 400 you sent me, Esther, so it's 300 more, my lovely, but that's no problem. I can read for you in a moment. Sorry, got twitchy nose. It must be about to storm. I don't know if anyone else gets that. My nose goes all funny, like I've got like feathers up it. Hi, Patty. Yeah, Esther's sent 400, so it's 700 if you don't pay cash. Hi, Patty. How are you doing, my lovely? How are you doing? I'm doing an odd late night live. Did you see my little message for you to say thank you for being one of my top star senders? My little Facebook post. I don't know whether you saw it. Hello. I've seen a lovely bright coloured llama diamond painting kit. That sounds lush. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. So I've nabbed my sisters. Not sisters. What am I talking about? Late night live. I talk rubbish. Sorry. My daughter's mug. It's not my sister. I do sometimes call her my sister by accident, but I think that's don't know. I think she's more of a mother in a past life than a sister. Oh, I thought you'd been busy because I haven't seen your name anywhere, and I do notice. I hope you're doing okay, though. I hope you're doing okay, Patty. It is getting busier, though, isn't it? My life's getting much busier. Today was a bit of a down day, but normally I have the feeling of not wanting to do much and have a down day just before things go very busy. And I'm at, not this weekend, but next weekend, I'm at the Healing Weekend in Bridgewater. Highbridge, right place. Near Bridgewater, but Highbridge. So, Esther, did you... I had a thunderstorm this evening. Off to bed, up early to take Maria to work. Good night. Good night, everybody. Stars on the way, darling. Oh, thank you, Esther. What would you like, my lovely? I've got lots of comments with nothing on them. I don't know if that's you buying stars or what. I don't know what's going on. Oh. No, it's not this weekend. It's next weekend. This weekend is Keynsham Festival. Are we there yet? Let's have a look. Is that what all those posts are about? I don't know what you're doing. Let me have a look. It makes me laugh. It really does. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yeah, we're there. So we've got Esther and then we got Patty. So tonight I'm doing direct link with your energy, psychic reading, gemstone cards, or you can have ribbon reading. Which one would you fancy? Woohoo! Which one would you fancy, Esther? I can see you now. Yes, next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend. If it's this weekend, I'm in stump. No, Sunday is Psychics for Peace. So please support us raising money for refugees. It's going to be £5 a reading, as we've done before. Go for the ribbon reading. Fabulous, fabulous. All right. And we're going to go for a 4-direction ribbon reading. Rather, I'm dropping the three thing reading because it's not for me. So I'm going to go 4. Okay, I'm going to go 4 ribbons for you. Oh, I don't want that one to fall on the floor. Oh well. That one's your last one. Sorry, that was not a very nice look on my forehead, was it? And not my forehead. I don't know. What's it called? What's that bit on your head called? Crown, maybe. Okay. So the first ribbon I've got for you, Esther, is this purple ribbon, which is connecting me instantly to Cadbury's chocolate, but it's also connecting me to little Esther. It's connecting me to little Esther that was a very good girl, very kind, very attentive, and found life quite difficult at school, I feel. There's something about your learning or maybe even your hearing that you found difficult at school, but you really tried your hardest, but there's a feeling that you got stuck. There's a feeling that you found it really hard to be put on the place of I don't know, it feels like interrogation, but it's testing. It's like anything that makes you feel that someone's looking down at you or cross-examining you is really uncomfortable for you. And I want to say to you that you have this as an inspiration from your childhood. You have this feeling of not wanting to be judged or analysed or tested or checked over. And I want to say to you that this is a major holdback for you, Esther, because there's definitely something that Spirit are pointing to, that they're saying there is something that needs addressing. There is something that you are putting to the back of the queue, and I feel it's very important. So we're going to move on with your next ribbon, which is the grey ribbon. So this grey ribbon's bringing in silver linings. It's bringing in the fact that okay, sorry, I'm listening. So this is as you're getting older and you're coming into your teenage years, and when you leave home, there's a real feeling here of it was hard, it was tough, it was hard graft. Now there's someone around you at the moment, Esther. Never had one of them, had everything else. What did I say? Oh, had everything else. Okay. I get so lost when you do that mid-reading. So there's a feeling here that teenage years were really difficult for you. I don't know whether there was some issue with your skin or there was some maybe some eczema or something, but I can feel that you have some quite uncomfortable dry skin going on in those teenage years. Now there's also, and I'm really sorry to say this, but there's a loss of a very important woman in your life during your teenage years. I feel if it's not grandmother, it's mother, but I do feel it's grandmother. And I feel that this is a lady that you really connected with, that you felt really comfortable with. You felt that you could express yourself who you truly were rather than putting on a pretense. Because in this teenage, going into early 20s, I feel that there was a need to put on pretense. There was a need to feel that you fitted in, not only within your family, but also within the social structure around you. And sometimes this Esther in herself, who was very straight-laced and wanting to be incredibly honest and open and accepting, sometimes you got taken into a situation where you're around people who didn't feel that way. And there were people who, oh my gosh, bless you, darling, bless you. I didn't know if it was mum or grandmother because I just felt the love. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. But there's this real feeling of wanting to fit in and not feeling that you fitted in. And part of that not feeling that you fitted in is possibly around the fact you've experienced something different. Now, I'm not going to go into talking about mums because I feel that's way too raw and it's uncomfortable for you. And I wouldn't talk about my mother in that way. But what I will say is, for instance, when I was talking earlier, I was saying we've all experienced something different. So if I had had that experience of losing my mother to the world of spirit at a younger age, I'd be a different person to who I am now. And it's not that we get weaker or we get stronger. We just get different experiences and different understandings. So there is something here that you find it very hard because there's someone around you that's kind of constantly moaning about their mum to you. And you're just going in your mind, I wish she was here. I wish she was here. I could moan about her. Do you know what I mean? So I want to leave that. I want to put that to bed for the moment. Right. Coming on in. Okay. So there's definitely a gentleman around you, an older gentleman around you, Esther, that you're supporting, but you don't have the physical agility or the physical ability to be there with him or be there for him. I want to say to you, Spirit is saying you are doing as best as you can, as long as you keep communication up with this person, even if it's by writing, if you can't call or email or video chat, it is enough. It feels like it's family because we've got all this glue on the back of this ribbon. In fact, I don't actually know where this ribbon has come from. So maybe there's a feeling right now that there's things turning up in your life and you're like, where's that come from? What's this? You know, understand that spirit are giving you tokens. Now they're showing me coins. Sometimes we get feathers. Sometimes we get random keys. I worked in a shop in Bath, and we used to have keys come out of nowhere. Just keys all over the place. I've got shudders as I say it. I've gone all shuddery. Oh, that hurt my tattoo. But yes, we had keys all over the place that just turned up. So when you have something that's unusual that you don't recognize, don't put it down to Esther's imagination or Esther's forgetfulness. Understand that your loved ones are very much trying to contact you at the moment. There is a real need, Esther. Oh, hi, Bill. There's a real need, Esther, to have a retreat, to have a breakaway, to have some time out. I just feel, as I connect in with your energy, Esther, it feels like I'm being pulled and pushed. I feel like I'm in the middle of a tug of war, and it's between either two sides or two families, but I believe it's two people that it's really pulling back and forth. And you're kind of in the middle trying to keep this thing from going either way. But I want to say, I lost your keys 2 days ago. Oh dear, are they hiding your keys? Let's see. Let's see. Can you show me where her keys are? You have a metal keyring on your keys, Esther, or a plastic keyring on your keys? I won't be long, Patty. I know I'm with you next. I like that noise. Reminds me of camping. Always in the middle. Always in the middle. But you know what? All right. A seahorse. No, what are they called? Not a seahorse. Why did I say that? You know, what are they called? Seesaw. Doesn't need someone in the middle. It just keeps doing this. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. I won't be long, Patty. I won't be long. So there's a feeling here. What was I saying? Oh, keys. Keys. Okay. I want to say, look in your shoes, look in your boots, look in your shoes. Or if not, around the shoe rack, because that's what I'm being shown. I'm being shown shoes. But I also want to say to you that you might find them in the most strange place. Oh, found them next to your wee dog's lead. Oh, that's all right. Were they near shoes, or am I just being shown mistruths? Near your boots, just before you were going out, was it? I don't know. But they're showing me you do need a break. You need really firm boundaries. You need to say no, 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 because you started saying no, and then you tip the balance by starting saying, okay, maybe I will. And we want to go back to no. We want to go back to no, okay? There's a situation here where you started doing something, and I'm seeing floristry, but it's definitely something artistic that you stopped doing. You loved it. You got so much enjoyment out of it. Why have you stopped it? And my question and my answer is, you stopped it because you're using your time for other people again. You must use some of your time, some of your personal magical power and your energy for yourself. You must do. You must do, Esther. I wish you'd come to one of my development groups. I'd love to teach you. The word no is the most magical word in the dictionary, and you can say it really nicely. You can say it really nicely. No, thank you. I'd rather not, thank you. No, no, with a smile. Yeah. Love gardening. But you also, you're cutting the flowers as well, because they're showing me the flowers indoors. Give yourself allowance to do something you love. Give yourself allowance to do something you love for at least half an hour a day, even if it's just sitting outside. And slowly and surely you'll claim back that time you've given other things, other worries, and other people. All right. Thank you, Esther, so much for purchasing a reading from me. I hope you enjoyed your ribbon reading. I know it's one of your first ribbon readings. And I know you've had most of the others already, but thank you very, very much. So I'm going to move on to Patty. Patty, my lovely, what would you like me to do for you? I've got gem cards, I've got ribbons for reading, or I've got direct messages from linking with your energy. It's entirely up to you, my lovely. Thank you so much for supporting my work, and thank you for the Facebook stars, folks. It's really kind of you. Do you know I do have a new subscription you can subscribe to? It's £3.49 a month. Loads and loads of benefits. A private subscribers group, Monday message, Tuesday tips, Wednesday witchy stuff, and all sorts of wonderful stuff. You'll get exclusive content, exclusive videos, exclusive pictures. You get first dibs on everything, and you get 5% off everything I do except for what the students are purchasing. Love my colors. Thanks again. Missed having a reading with you. Oh, thank you, Esther. I've missed you too. I made 2 cards yesterday in diamond painting. That's amazing. Well done, Michelle. I hope you were proper chuffed about that. My choice. My choice. What do we do? Let's do ribbons. I enjoy doing ribbons. Let's do ribbons. Right, but we're going to do it in a slightly different way for you, Patty. Okay? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my intent within my mind, and then we're going to see what we've got. Okay? All right. So the first one is we've got a more. Now, I'm not going to be able to say this, am I? But we've got a Morpheus, Mobius, I think is how you say it. Mobius loop. Now, Mobius loop is on my cards, which I have got a picture of it here somewhere. I saw it earlier. So Mobius loop is Mobius. I keep saying it wrong. That's why I'm questioning whether I've got it right or not, because my husband keeps saying, no, don't say it like that. Say it like something else. Let me just find it and I can show you. Let me find it. I'm sure I've got it in here. I have seen it. I have seen it in here. That's not in those. All right. It's in one of the big ones. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. I know I've got it. I know I've got it. It's going to be such a down deflation when you see it. It's going to be like, oh, is that it? After all this time. Right. I'm sure I printed out a big one. Not indoors. Well, I might have to show you another day because I can't seem to find it in here, which means it might be in the house. No, not here. Sorry, false flag. That's not in there either. No, haven't got it. But Mobius loop is a everlasting loop. So it means that you go from that side to that side. I can't do it with this because it's not going to work. But effectively, it's like that shape. And it goes no end and no beginning. That is how I feel you're feeling right now, Patty. I feel that you're feeling like the person who's holding it together. You're holding it together. You're doing a good job there. But it does feel like nothing's ending and nothing's beginning. It's feeling like everything is merging. All the days are merging. And there's a little bit of not really taking care of Patty, not really taking care of Patty's needs. And part of Patty's needs is to spend time away from people. I'm not saying you're antisocial, but I'm saying that you are so empathic that to be around people all the time is incredibly draining. So I want to say to you that you need to free yourself up. I'm going to actually open up this knot here. I want to free open this situation and let something go. Now, interestingly, the loop is still in one piece, but this little piece that was hanging off has come off. So I want to say to you, there is something that's hanging on by a thread. There's a situation that's hanging on. I want to say to you, it's not a best situation for you. So there's a person around you that really is taking a lot of time and energy from you, and I just don't feel you've got to give it at the moment. I don't feel you've got to give it at the moment. But we do have this little gold piece at the bottom, which is reminding me very much of Wonder Woman. And it's like people believe that you are Wonder Woman because you just smile and carry on. And I know this feeling because I do exactly the same. But it's like we've only got a certain amount of what we can do as Wonder Woman. Sometimes we've got to take a step back. So I want to say to you right now, there needs to be a letting go of something in your that's in your control that I feel someone else can take on. It feels like you need to delegate. It feels like there needs to be a little bit less on your plate. Now we have got this lovely ribbon here, which has got all the hearts on, and it's just saying that like there's so much love around you, and there's a little part of you that's kind of missing this sensation, this sort of feeling of being, I call it bookends. I know love isn't really about being bookends, but for me, a relationship, I want to be two halves of well, not even two halves of a whole, two people that sort of complement each other. But there's this feeling with all these little hearts and these little white flowers that maybe you're feeling a little bit lost within other people's love. And so it's feeling like everyone else is getting what they want, everyone else is getting their desires met. But right now, it doesn't feel like many people are asking you what yours are, Patty. And I feel that there is a real need to make sure you're voicing your needs and your desires, and maybe even putting across, you know, that this is important for me, because it does feel that there has been something recently that you had to be involved in. It's not left you feeling very nice. It's left you feeling quite muddled. We've got this back stitch of this ribbon, which is very blurred. If I can show you, it's the reverse. But this is how it's made you feel. It's made you feel like you're kind of, I don't know, everything's being seen differently. Your world's being seen differently. And I feel that's a little bit uncomfortable. But do know that you are most capable of having love and being loved. You're most capable. We got this beautiful little white flower here. And if it was a blue one, I'd say it was a forget-me-not, because it's got the 5 petals. And maybe it's saying to you as a reminder not to forget yourself in these situations, and make some decisions of where you want to go and what you want to do, and you know, the exciting things. Look for the exciting things ahead. Okay, so your next one we've got is the little blue, but in this little blue one we've actually come released. So your desire right now, your most important factor, is to be released from someone who is holding you in a place you don't want to be anymore. So there's a need to be released. There's a discussion around this release. It's uncomfortable. It's difficult, but it needs to happen. It really, really needs to happen. There are no feelings there. There are feelings from the past. They are not current feelings. So if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, that made me feel this, that, and the other, know that it's nostalgia. Now I'll tell you a real secret, right? I'm telling the whole world a real secret. That's a clever idea, isn't it? Oh well. When my daughter was small, I sold her tiny bike when she was tiny. So it must have been 3 or something like that. And I sold it on Facebook. And the person came to pick it up for his wife. And it was one of my ex-boyfriends. And my heart has never beaten so fast. My body knew his energy pattern. As soon as he was at the door, even though we split, and we split on okay terms and we get on okay now, but as soon as he was at the door, I went back in time to when I was dating him a long, long, long time ago. And I suddenly had this flutter of like, oh my gosh, I'm really excited. I don't fancy him at all. I want to be with my husband. But our bodies and our energy and our auras remember. And it's important to know that. Okay. Now, your last one we have is this lovely little maroon one. And this is saying to me that there is going to be a formal party coming up. I feel that there's going to be some kind of formal, I don't know whether it's a charity event, but it just feels like a formal sit-down dinner maybe an auction, but it does feel like possibly for charity. But there's something you're going to get your teeth into, because there's something you're very, very passionate about, but you don't shout from the rooftops. And I want to say to you, one of the things that will bring you great joy is helping others. And if you can help others through organizing, which you're incredibly good at, Patty, I want to encourage you to move forward with that. So there's something about a committee of like a local trust or a local charity. And this is about being part of organizing this event and putting it on, because I feel that is something will bring you a lot of joy, because your happiness is seeing someone else's happiness. But I do also want to say that there's so many things you're putting a line through and a line under, and you're really understanding where some of your emotions stem from. And that's a major, major breakthrough. So huge amount of love there, Patty. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it made sense to you. And thank you so much for your ongoing support, because without you guys, Patty, my top star sender of the month, and all you lovely ingots, I can't do this. I can't keep doing this job unless you guys help me get out there. But Patty, I've got a new tattoo. I don't think she's seen it. It's got my little star seed on it, but it's healing at the moment, so it's all cracky and horrible. But when it's stopped being cracky and horrible, I'll take a photo so you can all see it. So let me have a little look what you just put, Michelle. Yes, I was pleased, especially as I can't see very well at the moment. I was trying to make my mind of everything. Thank you. Very good reading. Speak next week. I'll speak to you next week, my lovely. And we need to have a look at those flights, don't we? How exciting. I'll show you my tattoo then. It's really quite uncomfortable right now, but it's got a little star seed on it, and she did recognize herself, so job done. I said to her, you can't ever say mum doesn't love you if she's got you branded in her skin. Hi, Indigo. I remember when you were on Psychic Today, got a reading. Woohoo! I'm on Psychic Today. I'm back on with them. So I work 2-hour stints with them. Some Fridays, some Saturdays, and some, well, it might even be Thursday this week. I've got to have a look at my diary. But some Thursdays, some Saturdays, and some Sundays. So yeah, I'm back on Psychic Today. I do enjoy it. But if you're going to message in, don't ask me about your lovers. Please put something more interesting on. But they are a good lot, and I write for them as well. I write for their I don't know who I write for, but they use my content somewhere. I've also just done, about 3 weeks ago, I did a filming afternoon with them, so they'll be using me on social media. So that'll be good fun. That'll be really good fun. So is there anyone else who would like to purchase a reading? Because I'm probably going to close shop if not. Thank you to everyone who came on. Sorry I didn't get a chance to speak any further to you, Chanel, but it's lovely to have you hop on and just remind me that you're all safe and well with your babby. And look forward to meeting him or her, whichever shall turn up. So last call, does anyone want to purchase a reading? Thank you very, very much for being here. Thank you to everyone for sharing out. I'm going to say good night if no one wants to purchase the last reading. And I'm going to go and chill and watch some TV, because I was in bed till 11:30. Isn't that shocking? But I did go for a walk by the river, so I've got some content coming. I've got my new subscription up. You just need to click the subscription, and it's £3.49 a month. That's all it is. Lots of extras, including subscribers only pay £5.25 a reading. They get 5% off my jewelry. They get first dibs on my jewelry. So any time I make something, I believe I'm going to make some Tiara's next. I've just got to get these cards under my belt and the workshop written for the healing fair. So I'm going to be at the healing fair the Friday till the Sunday, not this week, next week. I think it's the 9th, 8th or 9th. And I'm doing readings, which will be a special healing fair offer. Only it's £15 for 15 minutes. So I'm also teaching on the Friday, as long as nothing changes. And yet again, I would like to say sincere condolences to Elaine Fenton and her family for the loss of our lovely Stan, who I didn't know too well, but he's a man who's always been in my healing world life for many, many years. So, you know, rock on, Stan. I'm sure he'll get the spirit ward ship shape and Bristol fashion. Okay. Lots of love. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.